Thank you. I enjoyed that talk about communication. Um, you know, as a parent, I've had some issues with some school personnel, building trust with them, and I don't want that anymore. So, do you have any tips on going forward how to do that?
I just really practically just give everyone a chance on their own. That I've not clicked with every person that I've ever dealt with, but I want to give this person a fresh slate. I want to give a new administrator a clean slate, a new teacher, even a new school year, right? Can we just wipe the slate clean from whatever might have happened the year before and just try to build now? And the other thing I would say is spend some informal time with these people if they can and if they will. Do things for them. I know when Haley was in the elementary and junior high stages, especially, we would take the time to call her new teacher and say, "Hey, could we meet you for a Coke before school starts?" And just talk about who Haley is as a person and get to know that teacher just a little bit. Tell me about your family. Tell me, just things about you that we get to know each other as people. And it's amazing to me in all walks of life how my prejudices kind of fade when I get to know you as a human being. And that group, teachers may not care, but you do once I get to know you. And so just taking the time to invest in relationship.
I love that idea. Relationships are so important. Yes.
I only really have one lesson. It's relationship.
One more question. We talked about earlier about sometimes your emotions get to you and you're not sure about, uh, or you don't remember everything you want to ask. So, should I submit my questions and concerns in writing to the school to make sure I communicate what I want to communicate with
Right. I think that's a good idea. That way, it allows me to not have to worry about getting emotional. It also it allows the school the opportunity to really give some thought to things that may concern me. And if I'm not doing that, I probably need to give them the space to say, I need to think about that. Can I get back with you? Rather than getting an answer that day. But I think anything we can do to kind of help offset our emotions and just recognizing that our emotions are going to play a part. And so in doing that, if writing them down, submitting them earlier helps, then I think that's a good thing. I would say the same thing to the school about providing parents the IEP ahead of time, giving them a chance to look at it, to really go through it. A few things will happen, right? We talked about how if we get a chance to go through that, we'll see how much agreement we have. We'll know the kind of hot spots of it so that we don't spend too much time in other places and have a focused conversation on the things that we have questions about. And so being prepared in advance, going both directions can really help us.
them. All right, thank you.